2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to bring you the second stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Trios Championship is about to kick off. Welcome to Atlantic Beach Country Club. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beeman. This opening hole, Rich, really sets the tone for the day.
Yeah, just basic, isn't it? Just 385 yards. Opportunities abound to start off your round with a birdie, and saying that you get a little careless, you make a bogey, and you're really kicking yourself on such an easy opening hole.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. This next putt is for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, that's a shame not to par the first. Always hurts.
Yeah, a bit of a rocky start, but let's face it, 17 holes left to play, Luke. There's lots of times to make up for that mistake.
And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Okay, let's get those two important things back, timing and tempo. That ball looked a little thirsty. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. That was a gallant attempt. Double bogey putt coming up here. As they say, drive for show, putt for dough. That'll cost you. And that brings to an end that hole. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Par threes are always fun. See if you can knock it close.
Coming off a bad hole there, Luke. Hopefully they can refocus and get this next one.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Okay, steady now. If you can make this one, it's for par. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just a 4-footer remaining. And that'll be a bogey. Let's have a look at Jim Furyk from earlier. This was his second. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole. Well, this should find the short grass. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, well played. What an opportunity to make a birdie. It was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And down it goes. Trailing by 7 after that hole. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. And this one is for his par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at +5 overall. Here we are at the 6th hole. Bit untidy, wasn't it? Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
I'm down on the 7th hole, and this is Billy Horschel.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Let's return to live play now. Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid. All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Let's see if we can make this and keep the par on the card. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this next putt, it's for bogey. Well done. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 5. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Well, Rich, all the people that have made it into this second FedEx Cup playoff event have taken care of business. They've survived the first cut, but there's so much at stake this week, isn't there?
You need to be in the top 30. Top 30 gets you into all 4 majors next year, gets you into the WGC events. I mean, this is massive. This is massive, life-changing or potentially life-changing stuff, because now you have opportunity to set your schedule. You know what you're going to play in, when you're going to play in, and all of a sudden your schedule is now where you want it to be. It's revolving around the biggest tournaments in the game. You're not trying to play your way in. You're already in there. So it's a big week for those players trying to make it in the top 30. Now, there's going to be some pretty anxious moments, especially from those that really aren't guaranteed. I think we can look at maybe the top 20, maybe 22 guys currently. They're going to be in. Outside of that, you're looking 23 and above. They're having to play to get in the top 30. Now, there's going to be some anxious moments for those guys, but there's going to be a golden opportunity for those guys that are 70 through 60, because, listen, they've got nothing to lose. And listen, as we said about the tournament prior, give her a whirl. Don't hold back. Fire at everything you can. Take chances. Hit driver where you normally wouldn't hit driver. Whatever it takes, but you got to get it done. You can't play with fear. You got to play with obsession to get in that top 30.
By my maths, that's 48 players for 8 spots. That's exciting. That's almost like a NASCAR race. Crash them, smash them, but you've got to get the job done. To take care of your business, what a great reward.
I can promise you we're going to see some guys that are running on all 4 flats. They're going to be sputtering oil. They're going to be doing all of that just like in NASCAR. But I got to say, it makes for great viewing.
And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this line look like, mate?
They're deep down in there, guys. I do not envy them, but looking forward to seeing how they get out.
I tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this. Billy Horschel's playing some beautiful golf. Oh, that's a beauty. How about holding that one? Let's get back to it, shall we? Well, Rich, you think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Ooh. 5 feet coming up to the cup. I like the look of this. And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 5 at the 10th. This hole is wide open. Tee her high and let her fly.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Yeah, that one will play. Getting ready to play their third. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. That's frustrating. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And that putt will drop. Well done. Currently at 7 over par. Teeing off here at the 11th. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And now we go to the 13th, where this happened just a moment ago. Fine shot from our player currently chasing the leader. Lining up for his third now. Okay, let's get back to the action. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fairway.
Well, from my viewpoint at least, looks around 29 feet.
Okay, let's head to the next. Sitting at 7 over for the day. We have a par 3 on this one. Right into the water on that one. And here we are with the third shot. Well struck. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Yeah, good putt, well hold. Let's head over to the 13th. Getting ready to play their third. And after this hole, that's how it looks. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. Straight into the trees. And here we are with the third shot. Come on, get down. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Just didn't drop. This is a bogey putt coming up. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And this was Jim Furyk's effort from just a short time ago.
Check out what he does from this fairway bunker. This is awesome.
Yeah, quality shot, that.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Oh, so close. It's just about 3 feet away. Job done. Let's head to the next. And Justin Thomas currently leads the field. The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Opting for the 6-iron.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Putting for birdie. Yeah, he'll take that. Well, let's catch up with this play just a moment ago. And what about this from Billy Horschel, right out of the top draw?
Oh, check this out, showing us how it's done from the sand.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard. He's got a one-shot buffer. We have a par 4 on this one.
Tough tee shot here. Bunkers left, water right. Find the fairway or else.
From around 180 yards out. This one might need to set. This would be a great up and down. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Justin Thomas is our current leader. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
How much do you trust your swing? Go for it at only 327. Lay up. Bunkers right, water left.
Getting ready to play their third. This one might roll into the rough. That's going to find the water, sadly. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, they're in the deep rough here, but they ended up with a, pretty favorable lie considering.
That's inside the range. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Justin Thomas has built a 2-stroke advantage over the field. All right, one more hole to go. Let's see how you handle the 18th.
Difficult tee shot, water lurking down the left-hand side. Don't hit it where the wild things are.
How about this effort from JT just a little while ago? Our current leader showing us why they're on top. Well, I'm always happy to recap shots like this. Let's take another look. This lie's not great. This one might just sneak off the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. Choosing the 9-iron here. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. Looks good off the blade. And that will do it for him at this event. Well, Rich, after coming so close to going back-to-back, you just wonder the way they finished. Maybe the occasion just got a little bit too much for them.
I'm very impressed with how this player battled trying to get that back-to-back win, coming up a little bit shy. Nothing to hang your head about.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, delighted to bring you all the action here from the PGA Tour. Today's coverage of the Tour Championship is about to start. Luke Elvy here alongside Rich Beem as we kick off this Tour Championship. And Rich, this player performed well enough all season to be rewarded with a modest amount of starting strokes. What are you thinking about their chances here today?
They've got lots of work to make up, but still there's plenty of time to do it, and I'm excited to see what they can produce throughout the week.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Looks like they just forgot to hit it, Rich. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, looking like 22 feet to the hole from here, guys.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Let's hope that double bogey doesn't haunt them on this one. That was tough. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Get in the hole. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Well, this is Billy Horschel taking his next shot on the third hole.
Setting up in the bunker here. Oh, that was pure silk. Well done. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. This hole here is a par 4. Ball striking is certainly a premium here at East Lake Ridge, and the third no different.
If your tee shot is in the fairway, every single flag on this green is findable. Playing from the rough, watch out for that deep bunker fronting the green.
This is a par putt. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Time for the second shot here at the 4th. That's not what they were looking for.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here. Solid par putt, that.
And this one gets the most improved award after the early few holes.
Let's have a look at Sergio Garcia.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh. Well, you've just got to look with admiration. That shot took some serious skill. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Here we are at the 5th hole. The tee is yours. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Sitting at +1. Well played, mate. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Just 3 feet to the cup. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
I am down on the 6th hole. This is Billy Horschel's next shot.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The 6th hole at East Lake Rich, one to get after.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
Now just 1 over par. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Close to the surface here, the green side rough. Oh, absolutely flushed. You want to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard? Well, let's hold this putt. And that will drop in for birdie. And he dances his way into the top 10 after that delightful shot. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. Teeing off here at the 7th. Oh, that's a sweet looking swing, that one. This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. Left yourself an opportunity.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
A bit long on that one. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
John, what's going on out there?
Well, guys, we're taking a look at Gary Woodland here on the 7th.
Sitting at 1 over. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Oh, that was a beauty. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Might get caught up in the brush here. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Opting for the 5-iron. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Getting ready to play their third. Only a few shots off the pace. Big par saver coming up for this fella. That wasn't your best effort, was it? Well, that'll avoid a number of drop shots. Well hole. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. This putt coming up is for birdie. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Par putt coming up here. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, guys, I'm down on the 10th. This is Billy Horschel's next shot.
Lining up now, this shot from the fairway bunker. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
I love it. Absolutely love it. This player is near the top 10. They need a few more birdies. A good, solid 9 holes should see them inside the top 10 at day's end.
This looks to be heading to the green. Let's have a look at Sergio Garcia. Setting up here with a very long putt. And this putt to move into the top 10. Ouch, that hurts. Big putt for par coming up. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently tied for 13th. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Going with the 5-wood. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, just missed. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 5 strokes behind. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Ah, that's not the shot he was hoping for. John, do you have any info down there?
I am on the 13th hole. This is Billy Horschel's next shot.
And back to the course with the live action. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Going with the 6-iron here. That's tiny. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. That's a good way to move into the top 10. He's currently tied for 9th. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. That should find the fairway. Even for the day, in a share of 9th position. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, nicely played.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Remember, putting's a finesse game. Good putt, that. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. That's heading for the fairway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
That's heading into the rough, I think. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
A bit short with that effort.
Ooh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt. That was a gallant attempt. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. It was on a good line. And this one will be for double bogey. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Let's head to the 15th for another highlight. Let's take a look at Gary Woodland from earlier.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Okay, well, a double bogey's on the card, but it's up to you to see if you can turn the fortunes around. Going with the hybrid. And this is an extremely long putt. We might even have to hinge on this one. Bit too heavy-handed there. A couple over now, heading towards the stretch. A good chance to fight back. Let's have a look at Sergio Garcia. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Well, I'm down here on the 17th hole, and this is a look at Gary Woodland.
Time to play from the bunker. Well, there's been some FedEx Cup champions won and lost around this part of the course.
This is the site of probably one of the greatest finishes in FedEx Championship history. The winner holing his second shot here to claim victory.
This one's for birdie. Just hammered that through the line. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This one's for bogey. And that puddle drop. Well done. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. And as we get to the penultimate hole at Eastlake, Rich, what does it require?
The tee has been moved back some 60 yards over the last couple of years, putting a premium on finding the fairway. Those bunkers down the left-hand side are menacing, to say the least.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And after a recent switch of the 9s here at Eastlake, the finishing hole's gone from a tough par 3, Rich, to a really gettable 5.
Go ahead and take out the driver and enjoy this tee shot. It might be difficult, but if you hit it in the fairway, you'll definitely be rewarded by being able to go for it in 2.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. You like that, didn't you? You'll shoot 73 here if you can hold this. Okay, steady now. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. The round now in the books. Good luck next time. And as this event comes to a close, this player will celebrate a top 20 finish.
It was okay, but not good enough to get to the top of the leaderboard. More work ahead.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
it.